Hey friends, how are you doing? In my previous video, I shared with you about how I connect with the word catharsis. Today, I wanted to share with you a bit about how I connect with the word abandon. Have you ever felt it's so difficult to trust people, especially after you have experienced betrayal, that backstabbing, and not just physically abandoned, but psychological and emotional abandon? If you have experienced any of this, can you feel or do you see yourself carrying this baggage with you till date? Well, research shows that abandonment can impact a person's ability to trust, to connect with the world, to connect with the people around them. It will make them feel unwanted. It will make it so difficult for them to connect with others. This may even lead to fear, anxiety, trauma, and other mental health related conditions. I thought of sharing with you a short example of how why I can connect with the word abandon. Well, I can share a few other examples in my next videos, but today I thought I wanted to share with you about how my OCD is associated with milk, something that we all take for granted, maybe the majority. I read that it takes 283 days for a cow to conceive and deliver its offspring. Can you imagine how much of investment the cow would have put in? Blood, pain, endurance, time, that love. It's such a long process. And I read and have seen videos in the past whereby if the cow delivers a male calf, the male calf is immediately separated from the mother cow because they wouldn't want the male calf to drink the milk from the mother cow. The milk is required for mass production of milk-based food or drinks for our consumption. When I read and when I saw some videos, it really kind of triggered my OCD, whereby I will enter this loop of thoughts. There's two scenarios. One is either I relive the pain of the calf or the mother cow, or I'll be thinking about how I have abandoned the cow or the calf, the helplessness that I can't do anything to keep them together. I can't do anything from from that happening. When I try to share this with people, um, majority of the response would be, don't make a big fuss out of it. This is nothing. Um, Man up. This is so, don't be so sensitive. Um, Actually, it may seem normal or small to them, but this is a huge uh, thought. It's a huge, something very huge for me to digest. So when I didn't really get that acknowledgement or a bit of the validation, I felt abandoned. Abandoned for being myself, for having this thought process. It it may sound illogical to others, but for me it sounds very much logical. So when I didn't get that, a bit of the acceptance, and I felt abandoned, I really went inwards, whereby I started to create a space within my mind, whereby I enter into the zone to express myself. It can be expressing the agony, the hurt, the anger. Well, I'll do it, of course, not harming myself, yelling or shouting, not in that manner, but it's more of like I created a space like this, that how, just like how you're looking at me right now in a virtual platform, this is how I communicate with myself, how I had conversations with myself on the inside, but silently, of course. I don't go around, talking to myself, but it's a silent dialogue that I have with myself to kind of regulate those thoughts. So that's how the word abandon is something which really connects with me, because there be so many times that I felt abandoned for expressing my thoughts, for being myself. So I wanted to kind of end this video with this thought whereby I want to ask you guys, how or what do you do to abandon thoughts that either triggers you or thoughts that you've been carrying as a form of baggage? Because it's not going to do well if you carry it, and it's going to manifest, branch out, creep into your system, and it's not going to do good. So for me, I find a space, and I'm kind of glad that I'm kind of opening up my virtual space in this cave talk, whereby I just get to share my thoughts and views. It's basically how what I had on the inside, and I'm just translating it virtually. I'd be glad to connect with you guys, hear from you, and if any of you want to connect with me over a cave talk, why not? If you're comfortable, we can connect and we can have a cave talk together about your thoughts, and yeah. So I will catch up with you guys soon in my next video. Till then, take care.